Cool. One last thing. Can you say something to your Thai fans? And because I've been watching you since Room and Wonder, and say something for those who dump the garbage into the ocean. Good morning here.
Good morning.
And how are you?
I'm good. I'm doing very good. I'm enjoying a nice evening.
So shall we start? Yep. So can you tell us about the story Luca and what is it about?
Luca is about a boy named Luca who is really eager to go out and explore, but at the same time he's very anxious about it, and his parents are very strict. But he meets an amazing friend, Alberto, who really takes Luca under his wing and shows him how to get out of Luca's comfort zone, and it's all about that friendship in summertime in Italy.
Mm-hmm. The story is set in summer in Italy. Have you been to Italy and experienced the culture, the food, everything?
Yeah, I've been to Italy once before. I went to Milan, and there I was able to experience that culture and the amazing authentic gelato. It's quite amazing how different gelato is from ice cream here. I don't know what they do. Yeah. I don't know how they did it, but it's fantastic.
What's your favorite flavor?
I think if I was in Vancouver, where I am now, I would pick chocolate. But if I was in Italy, I would pick pistachio. I remember when I was in Milan, there was an amazing pistachio ice cream that I love so much, and I just want it so bad right now.
Okay, I assume that you and Luca are pretty much the same age, and do you see any similarities between you and Luca?
Yeah, I definitely do. I mean, we look pretty similar.
Yeah.
Just by the Funko Pops. We look pretty similar. So yeah, I also kind of relate to him when he can be very nervous sometimes, and sometimes I get very nervous, like in interviews too. I know, like I do a great job at covering it up, but I get very nervous.
Uh-huh. And after do the voiceover of him, do you learn anything from him?
Yeah, I guess I learned a way to kind of vocalize a way to shut down, anxiety on certain things, with Silencio Bruno, I feel like we can all use that, in our everyday life. I know I certainly use it a lot in my acting
What does it actually mean, Silencio Bruno?
It means shut up, Bruno.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so basically in the movie, there's the thing in Luca's head, they call it a Bruno. That's what they call it. They call it a Bruno, and that kind of Bruno kind of represents Luca's anxiety. So they just say silence Bruno, and then they just do crazy things together. It's amazing.
Talking about crazy things, Luca sneaks out at night to the surface in spite of the warning from his parents. Is there anything your parents tell you not to do, but you do it anyway? Just between us,
That's a good question. I think I'm a fairly good kid, but I remember when I was really young, my parents they had like a vending machine. So they had one room in the house that was full of just chocolate bars and candy. So I would always sneak in there and I would take candy every day and I would eat it. It was amazing.
Indulge. And you're also doing the voiceover of Flounder,
Yes,
very highly anticipated version of Little Mermaid. So you're back into the water again, right?
Yeah, that's true. It's funny that the two Disney roles I played are both fish.
And how does it feel? Can you tell us more? Anything? Tiny piece of that?
I guess all I will say is that, what they did with the character designs in the movie is brilliant, and it was so fun working on that film. I don't want to give away too much, but yeah, I'm really excited for that one. I think that's a really awesome project to be part of.
Next question is there's a lot of heart and soul in every Disney Pixar movie, and what do you think is special about Luca?
I think what's so special about Luca is the friendship. I think it's so special. I don't think there really is a Pixar movie out there that really just helps, show what amazing friendships can look like. Yeah, and it's so real too. It just feels like when you're watching it, you become a part of the friendship.
True. And after watching it, what do you want the audience to feel after watching the Luca? For me, I really want to learn how to scuba dive or get a vest.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds awesome. Yeah, we'll have to go scuba diving together.
Yeah, in Thailand it's very the beach and the sea is very beautiful in Thailand too.
Yeah, I mean, I hope it inspires people to just get out there, and it's important to step out of your comfort zone and try new things, maybe travel the world a little bit.
Okay, cool. One last thing, can you say something to your Thai fans, and because I've been watching you since Room and Wonder, and say something for those who dump the garbage into the ocean.
I mean, whoever dumps the garbage to the ocean, I highly encourage you not to. Recycling is quite easy, obviously, look at these cuties over here, you don't want to damage their home. But for everyone who lives in Thailand, I mean, I wish you guys all the best, I hope you guys have an amazing summer, and I hope you enjoyed this movie, and I wish that country all the best.
Thank you, Jacob. It's been fun.
Yeah,
thank you.
We do not go anywhere near the surface. Got it?
Everything good is above the surface. Walking, air, the sky, clouds, the sun. Whoa, don't look at it. Just kidding. Definitely look at it.
Hello,
good morning. Good morning here. And
it's afternoon here.
It's 7 a.m. here.
Oh, wow. That's early.
So, shall we start? Yeah, sure. Can you tell me about your character, Giulia?
Giulia is a very strong, determined, and hardworking and very passionate character, but she's also very quirky and goofy and awkward, and she's very outgoing, and she's just a ball of energy.
And you voice an Italian girl, and I know that you've done so many voice over jobs before. Is it hard to do the Italian accent, and how do you learn the dialect?
Well, I think that one thing that really helped me with the Italian accent is that I can speak Russian, so I am bilingual, and I think that rolling the R's, that definitely helped a lot with the Italian language, even though they're not really that similar, but I think just that helps me pick up some accents and words in different languages. And I also worked for the original edition. I worked with my dialect coach, Bettina Devon, who helped me a lot with the Italian words. And after I got the part, I ate a lot at my local Italian restaurant. And there I got the phone number of one of the waiters who I later had Zoom calls with, where he was teaching me a little bit about the basics, like your name and your age. And I just got a feel for the language.
Right. So this is your first job that you do with Disney and Pixar. How do you feel about that?
It's so crazy that, this is my first film. This is my first movie too. And it's so exciting that my first experience with that is a Disney and Pixar movie. That's just mind-blowing, and I'm so grateful, and just such an exciting thing. I can't believe that I got this part. It's so exciting and so crazy to believe. So it's definitely been a very, very fun experience.
Cool. And the story is set in Italy. And have you ever been to Italy before?
I have not been to Italy, but I really, really, really want to go.
Where do you want to go? Like Venice, Rome, or the Mediterranean, Portofino?
Yeah, I think Rome and Venice would be so fun. Because Italy is the fashion capital. It's where all the fashion is. And I think that'd be very fun to go to one of those big cities and go to all the historical museums because there are such beautiful landmarks there too. But I also want to go to a little city on the Mediterranean, like a tiny little city like Porto Rosso, and just kind of get a feel for what it's like to be in a little town.
Actually, before the lockdown in the first outbreak happened, I planned to go to Italy, and I was like, oh, that sucks. And watching this, I want to go to Italy so much. Like,
yeah, definitely. It definitely makes me want to go to Italy. But also, while you're watching it, it kind of feels like it's your ticket to Italy because it's such a beautiful, vibrant town, and you kind of feel like you're there.
Right. And I've heard that you love drawing and one day hope to become a storyboard artist. Have you seen the storyboard of Luca before it comes to life?
I did. There were some times when Enrico would share his screen on Zoom and he would show me little storyboards and tiny little animations of the characters that weren't finished yet, just so I could see how the scene plays out. And it was just such a cool thing, from drawing to drawing to drawing and drawing, and they all come together to form this beautiful film. And that's just so cool and crazy to me.
If you get a chance to pick one Disney Pixar character that you can do the voiceover, what would it be?
I think I would really want to voice Joy from Inside Out because she's such a very, her name is Joy, so she's such a joyful, a very excited, very cheerful character, and I relate to that a lot. I definitely feel like if I was one of the emotions, I'd definitely be joy.
I would be sadness.
Oh.
I'm wearing glasses now and blue shirt. I'm sadness.
Oh, then you are sadness right now. So I definitely want to voice joy.
Right. Giulia is very, I've seen the film, and Giulia is very, she loves learning and she loves to go to school. And how are you at school? Do you love learning, and how do you see similarities between you and the character?
I definitely do like learning a lot. I remember one time my friend was like, oh, I hate school. I hate all these classes. I'm like, I love school. She's like, what? You love school? I'm like, yeah, I like to learn. So I am like Giulia in that sense that I love to learn new things. And she really likes astronomy. And I would love to learn a lot more about that too, because I think it's so cool to learn about what's around us and just learn more about the world and beyond the world too. I think that's so fun. So I definitely relate to her love of learning. And she's also, I can relate to her in other ways too, because she loves to make new friends. She loves to go on adventures, and she's a very, very passionate, hardworking character, but she's also very goofy and awkward, which I relate to a lot too.
Yeah. And after you finish do the voiceover, did you learn anything from Giulia after you finished it?
I mean, there's so many incredible messages that we can learn from Giulia, but one thing that I learned just from recording for her was when Enrico, the director, let me improvise a lot, and that really let me taught me to trust my instincts as an actor. And so that was something that I learned just from the recording process. I feel like I'm a more confident actor and also a more confident person from being able to record for her and getting to improvise on some of her lines, because I was just trusting my instincts, whatever I felt in the moment.
And I've seen from your profile, you've done so many voiceovers. Do you want to move into like acting, like yourself? Instead
like
of
movies
voicing.
and stuff.
Yeah.
I definitely would. I am auditioning a lot for on-screen stuff. I mean, I absolutely love doing voiceover. I find it just so cool that you can that your voice can just bring a character to life. I think that's just so cool. But I do definitely want to explore all of the different worlds of acting, whether that be like TV shows or movies or anything really. I would like to do a lot more acting.
Oh, one last thing. What do you want the audience to feel after watching Luca? And can you say something for those who dump the garbage into the ocean?
Yes. I think that there are so many absolutely incredible messages that we can all learn from Luca, and each person takes away something different from the film, whether that be never judging a book by its cover, or being nice to a newcomer in your new town, or just going out there and exploring the world. And also, like you said, about putting trash in the ocean, just don't do that, because that's not good, because Luca and Alberto, they're sea monsters.
Fishnets.
Yes, fishnets, terrible. So don't do that, is what I have to say. Do not do that.
Okay, let's go. So thank you so much, Emma. It's been
Thank
fun.
you. It was good to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.